Get those crazies out of the government. We need our Congress for everyone's benefit. The 1%, they just take what they like. We've got to show up and vote for our rights. So vote in November. Vote, a time to remember. Vote, don't be late. Vote, don't procrastinate. It's our country, our democracy. We can't afford mediocrity. If we do nothing, our hope floats away. Get up off of that thing when it's voting day and vote in November. Vote, a time to remember. Vote, don't hesitate. Vote, don't procrastinate.
How y'all doing, baby? It is Tuesday. It is Tuesday. I took Monday off. I ain't gonna lie to you, baby. I'm kind of glad I did. I had to go back to town yesterday, but I got home and was able to relax and just have a nice evening. So I'm a little recharged today, baby. I hope you are too. It's Tuesday, baby. We got shit to talk about. The world is in turmoil, baby, and we're here to save it. I want to thank Dwayne Twizzle, first one to jump in, followed by Oddly Wired. The remixtress is back with us. Thank you, baby. Deborah Haynes is here. Robert Bork, Dizzy Duke, Old Bat, Two Cats. Charles Stokel is with us. Y'all were scared. And Sherry P was here, and Adina Michael. And we was concerned because we didn't see a Facebook. Look at her. Facebook's not there. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, Linda Douglas jumped in on Facebook and said howdy. And I am so glad she did. So hi back to you, baby. Teresa Diggum, Ardessa, Martha Oliveira is with us. Laura howdy. When I scroll, it just screws my eyeballs up. Dolores Grant, Joy Peters, Tina Riley, Bethy Brown. Woo! Pig! Randy Peterson is with us, baby. I think he has a preference on his football. I'm not sure, though. Anyway, Mega Wet Willie's with us. Shit, everybody's with us. Stephanie Thien is here, and so is Jay, so I appreciate that. Y'all quit hugging on each other long enough to get to the discussion here. Anyway, Kerry Thompson's here. I'm scrolling way up, trying to catch up. Pepsi Max is here. Uh, the whole gang. Anyway, boy, howdy shit. Well, as usual, 2020 being the year that it is, we are in dire straits nowadays. It seems like, just seems like we're not getting a break on good things happening here. With the loss of Justice Ginsburg, it was a blow to our country, and surely to those that hold true justice in their hearts. And so the loss was devastating to us. And you would think that we would take time, as they did with Justice Scalia, when they pulled him off the cross and they treated him like that. We're not going to get that same honors from the Republican Party. They are waiting with bated breath, baby, to jump their ass into voting for a new justice. Well, I guess it's going to be a young lady. I forgot to write down her name. Doesn't matter. They have the votes. Mitt Romney came out today just to solidify everything and let everybody know, hey, don't look at me to save your ass. I'm jumping on board with the rats, and confirm that he will indeed vote. They are relying on a 6-3 court, baby. They want a 6-3 court before the election, hopefully, for them, because they're expecting, I think, and Donnie's been laying that groundwork that the election could go to the Supreme Court. Donnie's been telling us they got lots of cases out there. They got lots of judges that are waiting to rule on cases that they have all over the country to try to disrupt the vote. So yeah, those cases they're kind of counting on those to get to the Supreme Court, and they want a Supreme Court that's locked down for them. That's a scary ass thought. The Washington Post came out today with a report that the CIA says that the Russian interference, and I just saw Senator Blumenthal just a moment ago on TV there talking about, and he sits on the judiciary in the Senate, and the information that he knows to the depth of which Russia is being involved in this. He wishes that information could be made public. And I wish they would, because they say Vladimir himself is involved this time. Right now, they're not only trying to bait the court and get it ready for a challenge to the election, he is openly welcoming more Russian involvement in the 2020 election, much more so than in the 2016 election, they're saying. That's what Blumenthal was just saying a minute ago. And squirrel. So you get the picture of the power grab that they are willing to do to grab authority in this country. Everything is on the line. The Affordable Care Act, voter rights, Roe v. Wade, the LGBT community has to be worried, the religious rights of evangelical Christians will be brought up, I guarantee you. But it's going to delve into every part of our society. It's going to delve into climate change, education, and the 2020 census, which Trump has 2 lawsuits going on through the courts right now, challenging the census, because the census, as the Republicans well know, determines who gets a new district, how many congressmen we have from a state. Those are important things if you're trying to stack the court, baby. If you're trying to gerrymander your state, those are important questions that have to be answered. And they want a court that's going to do it. It's not about justice, baby. Not anymore in this country. The court will not be about justice. It will be about control. Control of us. That's what they're after, that power. The difference between principle and power. They are not seeking a court where justice for all under the law, but for justice for those they deem worthy. It's not about justice, baby. They want to demean and diminish our institutions. They want to control our ability to protest, to use our voice. There are already bars already out there declaring anarchy city districts. How long before the brown shirts come in? How long before the Gestapo comes in to determine boundaries and who gets to vote or whatever? Hell, they already got, he's out there riling up his minions to go to the polls and be a poll watcher. Hell no, he's inciting them to go to the polls to intimidate voters. We saw it in Virginia the other day. Are you shitting me? There is no depth that this man is not willing to go to win this election. That's how come we have to be involved in this shit like never before. You know, this we have the road to reclaim America, and we have the map in front of us. There's going to be barriers, potholes, detours. There's going to be all sorts of shit in the road. Somebody's going to throw a nail out there, so we're going to get a flat. We got to stop, change a flat. Somebody's going to put a detour sign out there. But our path is clear, baby. The direction we need to take our country in can be in no doubt to anybody's mind out there that still loves this country. The map and the compass were given to us by John Lewis and Ruth Bader Ginsburg. They gave us the map that we have to follow, the compass that we must follow. They gave us a direction. They gave us encouragement and hope. They gave us leadership. I can't read this shit. And that's what we have to produce in this political climate, in our societal upheaval. We have to find those leaders who are going to step forward and lead the path. That has to come out of this election. Our voices have to be so loud. Our voice has to be unyielding. And there is nothing more powerful than a voice that will not yield. For eventually they will find the truth. They will hear the truth. But the leaders that we need are here within us now. They're within our midst. I ask them to step forward in any way they can. John Lewis did not walk alone. Martin Luther did not walk alone. Ruth Bader Ginsburg did not walk alone. There's a new group, I Dissent. It's a powerful name, I Dissent. It has helped raise over $160 million now for Act Blue. There is a rage in this country. There is a heartbreak in this country that at a certain point overwhelms the soul. The injustice, the hypocrisy, it builds on you. It built on Ruth Bader Ginsburg, on John Lewis, on Elijah Cummings. They are the ones that stepped up to prove there was a better way, a better path, to get us all there. Every one of us, no matter color, religion, sexual preference, sexual gender, whatever it is, it's all of us marching in the same direction and holding up one another. No one marches alone. No man is an island. We have to do this together, en masse, with numbers that can't be denied. I fear we're going to lose the court, but we will not lose this country. We will stand up and we will fight. And in my book, I am so ready to play the GOP handbook, baby. I'm not ready to reach out across the aisle. I want to take the White House. I want the Senate. I want to retain and gain seats in the House. And then I want to see change in America. Legislative change that lasts. Will there be a fight for it? Hell yes. That's why they're trying to stack the court, baby. Because there's going to be a fight. And it has to be a worthy effort on our part to get there. We can't stay on the sidelines. We can't just talk about, well, we wish this would change. No, we are the ones that get out and change it. There are dark days ahead. All of us fear that same thing. That the closer we get to this election, the worse it's going to get. And I'm not too sure they're wrong. I'm hoping they are. This path that we're on, as you look ahead, starts with the first step you're going to take tomorrow. You're going to get up and you're going to start your path for the day, baby. Walk the path that needs to be walked. Because it's the only way we're going to save this ship. And it's going to be a long road when we do. It is not going to be an easy task with a court that is stacked. What the Democrats decide to do about that, well, I guess we'll see. They've talked about expanding the court. Well, that might be a whole lot better than watching every freedom and liberty that has been fought for ever since John Lewis and ever since Ruth Bader Ginsburg be destroyed, be tossed aside in the name of some religious belief or some political theology. We have to do it, baby. Anyway, I'm glad I have people that walk with me. I'm glad I have you that walk with us, that make our job, our road ahead, a little easier to bear. So we lean on each other. And I like leaning on our group. Anyway, Bernadette, how are you doing? Speaking about people
Actually,
I lean on.
right. I'm right here for you, John. Lean on me.
Lean on me,
Okay.
baby. When you
When
get
you're not
tired,
strong.
that's right.
Mhm.
When you get tired, you lean on some. You can. My
Yeah.
father-in-law used to say, "Just lean on this mud fence." He thought he was ugly as a mud fence. He's a right handsome fella. Anyway, Bernadette, I am glad you're here, darling.
I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to help you. We'll do this. This
We
is
will.
not our first
No,
time
no,
going around this shit.
no.
Yes, we thought we were done with this. I remember growing up and watching all the protests that happened for Vietnam and women's rights and equal rights and
Yes,
abortion rights.
yes, we've seen this place before.
We did this already. We thought we were through with this, but apparently we have to do it again because the current administration, along with other previous Republican administrations, has dwindled our rights down to nothingness versus
And if we give them a
corporation.
chance, they're going to do even
Yeah,
more.
yeah.
So,
But we've been here before, all across our country, and
that's
we
true.
could do this shit again, and we will do this shit again
Amen, baby. Amen.
because we are the people, and we the
We
people.
the people. We are the guardians of liberty, and that's what we will
That's
do.
right.
And we will come to its defense, and that's exactly what this is, because it's under
And
attack.
we'll take the Republicans kicking and screaming along the way.
Yep, yep,
Kick and scream
yep.
all you want to.
Yeah, we'll
We're
give them
bringing you
health care.
along anyway.
Yeah, as they
Yeah,
try to
yeah,
destroy
we
it, we'll
will,
try to
John.
restore it.
Yeah, we will.
You know,
Yeah, we will. And
they're
it will benefit them also. And
yes.
California and New York, two of the biggest states in the union, will continue to pay for, Alabama and Kentucky.
That's it,
Okay?
baby. And as before, and it's any time in our history, when the pillars have been knocked down in our system, in our nation, we quickly rebuild them. So that's what we're
Yeah,
going to do. Anyway,
yeah.
Mitch Goldstein, are you with us, brother? I see you got your mic muted and your headphone muted there, so I don't know if Mitch can hear us or not. Uh, we'll give him a minute and see if he comes along. Anyway,
All right.
up in Arkansas, whoo, pig! Anybody there?
Yeah, I'm here, man. What's up?
Hello, Randy.
How are you, man? I was thinking about you guys today. I got a pork butt on the smoker. It's been on since noon. I got
Oh,
rained
man.
out at work today, so I'm thinking about you maybe about 8 o'clock, munching on some good Arkansas pork butt.
Outstanding,
All
my
right.
friend.
We'll be there.
Outstanding.
We'll be there in
Yeah.
20 minutes.
Yeah, we'll be there. Just set another chair at the table, baby.
Okay.
Do your home, Bernadette. Thing at your house, Bernadette.
How's
Well,
that?
everybody's
I'm
welcome to my
closer.
house.
I'm closer to either one of you.
Yes, you are.
Okay.
Belda Lee, our own mother hen. How are you doing, dear?
I'm doing good. Randy was saying something and I interrupted him.
Oh, that's all right. Randy?
I was asking about Bernadette when she had to leave up in Eureka Willits area. I've been up there. I love it. I've been on a skunk railroad. Did your
Oh.
house survive? Is everything okay?
I am in my house. My house is totally here because I told it to stay. Okay. And
Right.
it listened.
Boy, I wish I had
Randy,
that talent.
Randy,
Really?
I'm one of the blessed ones. I am truly
Mhm.
blessed. Dude, I'm so protected. I'm so blessed. I just wish to share my blessings with everyone else.
Nice.
That other people in this country could be as blessed as I
So
am.
she brings it
Yes.
down here and just sprinkles it around like fairy dust around here. Man.
That's what we're about. That's
We
what
are.
being American is about. It's not all this bullshit that's going on in this country. We're a giving country because we're a blessed country because we're all blessed to be in America and not in Mumbai.
That's
You
true,
know,
baby.
It is a matter of perspective.
We just got to keep
anything
it from
on this
becoming
planet.
something less than America. That's what our
Yes,
our
Exactly.
test right now is.
Yes.
It is not to
And
allow us.
it is up to us.
Yes.
It's up to us.
And-
We the people.
And that has to be a game plan that has to not only between now and November increase.
Yeah.
We have to keep that voice going. There is going to be, like I said, a turbulent time trying
Yeah.
to change our country, trying to heal this stuff. It's not going to go easy. These Trumpers are going to get really upset when Donnie loses, and so there will be problems. But we have faced turbulent times before in this nation.
John, there's going to be another Tea Party. You watch.
Oh yes, it's brewing out there already. I think they got their their bags in the
Yeah, that's
yeah
sad.
already.
So-
You know,
So we're-
go ahead.
thought Gettysburg ain't shit. This
Yeah.
is going to be something that's going to be so mind blowing, and it's going to expose the idiots that live among us that are going to come out of the wood, and they're just going to pop out, and it's basically going to be. It may not be a civil war to guns and violence, but it's going to be a civil war between people of any race or any gender that's
Of
going to.
ideologies and it's completely stupid.
When are you going to sit
Yeah.
down with these? Look, it's wrong. Can you figure it out? They won't get it.
No.
And there's a problem.
No, because as I keep reminding them, there is never going to be a white America. There
For a
never
perfect
was, and there never will be.
No.
It's just, and if that's what you desire, like I said before, go find you a freaking island somewhere. Take all your supposedly
Yeah.
white, we could get
Teeny.
into that. Yeah. Travis let me know I better catch up here. We had some donations that came in early. Ben Stroud donated $5 to Super Chat and said, "To infinity and beyond. Fuck the GOP and fuck Trump." Outstanding, Ben Stroud. That's what we're going. And Diana Mallory, bequeather of the gong, donated $10 to Super Chat and said, "Time is running out. Get whoever you can to sign up to vote. We need a blue wave like never seen before in history. The biggest ever. Fuck Trump." Oh, I might have thrown in a few words, but that was it. And Michael James out in California donated $2 through Super Chat. Michael James, please take care of yourself, brother. We thank you. All of them out still during the wildfires and recuperating from the recent storms that we've had. For those interested, we did not get we got a little bit of rain out of Beta, But that's
Oh,
it.
thank goodness
Yeah.
you got
Yeah,
a reprieve.
Yeah, it came right over and
Got
turned.
a you got a chance to exhale, John.
That's it, baby. I did because I kept watching this thing, thinking, "Oh, come on now, don't do this. I don't need this right now." And but it
Right?
turned up, and it stayed within a tropical storm.
I mean,
Yeah,
you receiving a blessing means that somebody else took the brunt of
that's
this
true,
storm.
baby. Anytime that you
And
luck out,
that's that.
somebody else got
And that's
whacked.
see, that's what I was trying to say the other day when after this election, we still have natural disasters and things like that. How do we turn to our neighbors whom we can't stand right now because of some ideology or some political bullshit and say, hey, can you help me or I will help you or whatever the
Right.
situation might
Best
be
way to
because you never
approach
know.
that is this way. And I did this with a friend the other day. You believe the way you want to believe. I believe the way I want to believe. We will not talk about it, and we will still be friends.
That's a good way.
Zelda, I'm talking about like a
I can't do
situation
that,
that
though.
I
Right.
just experienced where you're running from a natural disaster.
Right.
Right.
Who's going
Right.
to turn and help you then? Are we going to look at each other and say, "Oh, well, that's a Republican or that's a
You
Democrat,"
just
and
do
I'm
it.
not
You,
going
Yeah,
you
to
we
help,
don't
can
or I
ask.
ask.
am
You
going
don't
to help?
ask. You just
Yeah,
do.
that's the point that
And
we
that
need
is
to
how
get
this
back
country
to,
has always
and just
operated.
being civil, just being civil to one another. You can have your ideology, but you know what? Stop trying to rub your shit down my throat, and I'll stop trying to ram my shit down your
There
throat.
you go.
And let just
It's
live
an
and let
easy
be.
solution there. Sounds
Amen.
like a win-win
Live
thing.
and let live.
And let me catch this one more donation, and then it leads into what I need to do here. John I Fly donated $20 through Super Chat, and he said, "Finally, I was able to reach the Schuylkill County Democrats headquarters and got to Biden Harris posters, one for the car and one for the front of my front apartment picture window. Volunteered as well. Oh, fuck Trump."
Hell
Outstanding.
yeah, John I Fly.
Outstanding, John I Fly.
There you
I'm
go.
telling you,
There you go.
if you
When
call
we
your
say
local
what
Democratic
can
headquarters,
we do, that's some evidence of what you
Right
can
there.
do.
Absolutely.
all you have to do is
Right
make
there.
one phone call. I guarantee you're going to be involved, and they won't be pushy. You'll find somebody you like, and give one for the team, baby. Anyway, John I Fly, aka John, up in Schuylkill, he sent me a card, baby, and he said, "With appreciation for all you do, and gratitude for who you are, thank you." And he says, "So grateful for your rants." And anyway, he says, "I'm the handsomest dude that he's ever seen." No, he didn't say that, but I know that's what he's thinking. Anyway, be prepared. Don't be prepared to live out addicted. Anyway, he sent me a nice donation in there too. Johnny Fly, thank you very much. I appreciate the card. I appreciate you being here, brother. And I also got mail from Mary and Bobby Packer up in Brandon, Wisconsin, and they sent a nice little donation also. Thank you very much. And I got tickled at part of their letter where he said he went for a walk and down the street, and he thought he saw a Trump Pence sign down the street. I love this part of the letter. And he said, no, when he got close, it wasn't. He says, sure looked like a Trump Pence at a glance. No, it said, "Vote dog." They have three huge pups, and he said, "Vote dog," and underneath, because humans suck. And
I can agree to that 110%.
I thought Travis would get a kick out of that.
Humans
but,
suck. I agree
vote for
110%. And dogs we don't
dogs
deserve
rule, baby.
dogs.
Puppies.
I'm just
Oh, it's
saying.
puppies. Mary and Bobby, thank you very much for the letter. I appreciate that. It's always, I love to get letters that give me a little slice of your life. And that's not all I got. I got one more. I got this, and this is so neat. I'm going to hold it up to if I can get my arm up there. That is oh, look, there's Jenny. There is a button. Let me turn it the right way. Jesus.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay. It says Blue Wave 2020, and it's the Resolute Wave coming. And this was sent to me by Gloria Truehill out in Palmdale, California. And I'm going to have to find a good place for this to keep it in there with our Resolute Eagle from Teresa Diggum. And I want to give a shout out to the creator of it, the person that made it, is her niece in San Bernardino, California. Her name is Julia Contreras in San Bernardino, and they said they love the Blue Dot family and watch all the time. I got to speak to Gloria on a messenger the other day, voice messenger and stuff. And I love it when people are tickled that they get to talk to me. Like, that's something. Come on Discord, talk to me anytime. I'm so impressed with the button. It's so warmed up. And I know exactly where San Bernardino is because I carry a large scar across my left knee that reminds me where San Bernardino is all the time. So it happened a long time ago, but I know right where that city is. Anyway, Gloria, True Hill, and Louis, thank you very much. I appreciate that, and we'll find a good spot for it here. Anyway, one more. Catman56, my friend Keith up in Minneapolis, Minnesota, donated $5 and said, this is very profound when you think about the message.
No, absolutely.
Think about the wording.
Yeah.
Fuck Trump. Yeah, that's it. Thank you, Keith, buddy. Very profound.
May as well get that last one there that just came in.
Oh, shit. Damn. Can't turn. Y'all are being kind. Dolores Grant donated $5 through Super Chat. Thank you very much, Dolores. We appreciate it, baby. It's those donations that keep this thing going. I'm telling you.
And Delois, being my friend, I'm going to correct him again. It's Delois, not Dolores.
Oh.
Yeah, where's the
Dolores.
R? Where's the R?
It's in my head. It just writes it in. It's like spell check. You know when you go on there and you do something, it changes it? Yeah, that's my brain. That's what it does. Delois.
And that's why we got you.
I am so sorry, baby. Delois.
Delois, don't worry. How many times has it been Karen Van Wyck?
Yeah, Karen Van Wyck has had a terrible time with me. If I was her, I'd call her sister, Karen Van Wyck, and have her come kiss my ass. She's getting tired of being confused with that lady. So, my brain, I am sorry, Delois. It sometimes doesn't work. It sees things that aren't there.
Silent R.
It's a silent R.
Oh, yeah, Robert Boack just posted that. Yeah, it's a silent R.
It's a silent R. There you go.
I love it.
Anyway, I am so glad y'all are here, baby.
Has anybody, really quick, I just got a little thing to chime in here because I thought it was hilarious. Has anybody seen the latest trailer for the Showtime show coming up, The Comey Rule?
No, I haven't. I haven't.
So it's.
I was actually watching Jeff Bridges today. I didn't get to finish the little video that he was doing about doing the Comey Rule.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
it was. I haven't. Did I see the whole thing?
You got
it
a
was
trailer?
pretty long, wasn't it?
I wouldn't be able to show it on the show because of copyright reasons, because it's a Showtime show. But
Right.
I recommend everybody check this out because I think, if I'm correct, this looks like the first, what's the word, dramatized
Dramatization.
of Trump's presidency, right? And it has to do with Comey.
Yes, it was. It's about the book that he wrote.
Yeah.
It's a dramatization of his thinking on why he did the things that he did.
Right.
As far as what he said in the book that he wrote. So.
Yeah.
Is he trying to redeem himself?
No, it's the actual.
I don't think so.
I have a hard time.
I don't think so.
I think he ended up being a good guy, but he started out being an asshole.
Oh yeah, no, I still blame him 110% of why we're here. But but the funniest thing is, I showed Rose the trailer. She hasn't seen any of it yet. And in this trailer, there are two specific scenes that cracked her up. And one of them was someone bringing an Egg McMuffin and a glass of water onto, like out on a platter to his desk. And there was another clip of Trump talking to somebody going, you know, this Comey guy's out here just telling people that I love golden showers. And Rose started laughing and said,
disproved.
And
Rose asked, is this actually a comedy? And I said, no, love, this shit happened.
This really happened.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
So
yeah, the show is based on the book that he wrote. So his point of view, his perspective of how he saw things and the reason why he did the things that he and his fight was really for the rule of law, which fuck Trump has, because I just can't say his name without that, has no respect for. He doesn't give a shit about the rule of law.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
When it
that's
counts,
the reason
baby.
to stack the courts.
It was really interesting because there's also a clip showing, I guess, when Obama and Comey first met, and I guess they played that scene out really well. Like it's a sneak peek for the series, but I guess it's what, a 2-episode event.
Yeah,
We're probably
something
not
like
going to be
that.
able to catch it when it first
Flip
provides.
the camera
Oh,
when you're speaking.
I didn't even think about that. I thought you were trying to tell me to
Yeah,
do
I'm
something
just-
else. I was
I'm
scared.
sitting here.
Yeah.
My lips aren't moving.
I forget to do
Yours
that.
are.
I'm reading because I'm subconsciously trying to read the chat and speak at the same time. So, yeah, boop.
Yep.
Hi. There you go. Oh no, wait, no, that didn't even
No,
work.
no,
There. Boop. Hi.
Old Bat Two Cats says still no excuse for what Comey
No.
did to Hillary.
Hell no.
In
No.
the
it's
YouTube
not.
chat.
That was
and
uncalled for.
I don't think that that's what this is about.
No.
This isn't about him trying to make excuses. It's about just his process. And you have to remember, Comey was trained under Mueller. And if you
Yeah.
look at from that perspective, you see both of the men trying to uphold the rule of law as to the best of their ability and work within the framework of what they always knew it to be.
Yeah.
Fuck
Yeah.
Trump changed that shit. He seriously changed that shit. And with his minion like Barr in there now, he's got carte blanche to do whatever the fuck he wants to. What
Yeah.
this man is really trying to do is set it up so that he not only has the executive branch of government, he has
He
a
wants-
third of the Congress and
He wants
full
the
support
judicial
of
branch
the
under
Supreme
him.
Court. Yeah, exactly.
That's
Yeah.
that's what Trump
Full
does
support
not
of the Supreme
want
Court.
a government of the people. He wants a government of Trump. He wants
Yep.
to control the judicial. It's very different. He wants to control the legislative. We are the ones that
okay,
control the
Gus-
legislative branch.
Not to interrupt you, but Gus
No.
Kogans makes a statement. Mueller really let it get away from him. Sad in the YouTube chat, but Mueller again didn't let it get away from him. He followed the rule of law to the best
He
of what his
handed-
knowledge was of that rule of law.
He was
They
bound
brought
by
a gun
yeah.
to
And-
a
a knife.
knife to a gunfight.
Yeah.
And Trump changed all that. They didn't know how to deal
Yes.
with him changing that because people. That's what's wrong with this country right now is that one side of the government is playing totally by the fucking rules. That would be the Democrats. That would be
us.
what used to be the institutions of the FBI, the
CIA, all of
Justice
us.
Department, the CIA,
Yeah.
all of that shit.
Well,
They
CIA
don't
sometimes
know how
plays,
to
but-
deal with this corrupt asshole that's in our house that gives a shit about our Constitution. He does not care.
This is
Yeah.
not just about the Supreme
Deliberate
Court. The Supreme
indifference.
Court plays a huge, big part, more than half of it. I mean, big piece of the pie. But it is the
It's a full third
accomplice
of the checks and balances
of
of our
William Barr.
government.
Yes, it's on everything. We see
It's
that
a
with this
full
attorney
third.
general that we have right now, trying to declare certain cities that are anarchist cities. We're not going to fund them anymore. Let's really burn down the house. It's that kind of mentality that is spreading all the way through our government right now. With every Trump appointee, that is not somebody that is working for you, the American people. That is somebody who
That's
is
right.
loyal to Trump and the Republican Party and in the direction they want to go, which I guarantee you is let's give more money to the rich. It's always their idea. That'll solve the problem. Let's give more to the corporations. They need a big tax break, whatever the fuck it is. Let's give them land. Don't have to pay taxes for 100 years to build here. That kind of shit.
Yep.
And we just we have to quit feeding that fucking beast.
And I think, like, not trying to derail the conversation, but this is a reason why, like, I'm hoping some of my friends or peers that I know watch this series because, not everybody likes to watch the news. And I'm not necessarily saying that this series...
Some are tied to it.
Yeah, well, yeah. And I'm not saying that this series will necessarily capture everything in its full honest light. I mean, we don't really know. It's a dramatization, right?
It's an adaptation of the book.
Yeah.
And with that comes the right of the studio
Yeah.
to have creative licensing with
Exactly.
the story in order to keep you interested.
Yeah.
It needs to be entertainment. Okay, it's not depicted as a documentary or
Right.
anything like that.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
it
the
is
thing
a
is, though, is
creative
like with
licensing of the
how
book.
some of these scenes play out, you know, it's the exact same thing that was said in his testimonies and stuff, right? And when you watch the
Yeah.
trailer, I forgot who they got to cast Trump, but oh my God, it's like this is
I heard
like
it was
some
an orangutan
sinister.
from the New York Zoo.
No, this guy's a good, no, good actor. No, really good
I
actor.
feel sorry for him.
Really?
Nah,
I
no,
hope
are
they
you
pay-
kidding
I
me?
hope they pay him. I hope they pay him good.
Yeah, pay
Are
him
you
good.
kidding
He's
me?
gonna
I
suffer.
guarantee you, a lot of people out there would love to play Trump because, not that they have to like Trump, but what a character when you think about it, because he's dumb and evil, and everybody likes to play the
Illiterate.
old bad guy from the old movies and shit.
Yeah, but then
except,
people associate your face with him, and then they go, "Hey, wait a minute."
Do you think
I say?
but do you think Alec Baldwin gives a shit? Alec Baldwin loves it.
That's true.
You know,
That's
like
true. Well, I guess have fun with it.
Yeah.
Well,
See, man, he's making so much money being that character.
yeah.
Yeah.
that's true. That is true. Boy, how does shit. There'll be.
So anyway, yeah, it's the Comey Roll. It's coming on Showtime. If you have access to that channel, let us know how it goes because I don't think I'll be able to watch it day one, but it does look interesting. And it's pretty surreal to kind of see what it actually might have looked like when all that shit was going down. And it was
You know,
really
it's-
sad when Rose asked me, does he really eat that much McDonald's? And it's like, you've not seen the photos of him on Air Force
a-
One?
Right?
Yeah, McDonald's and golf.
Yeah.
Tuesday. I can't remember who said it. Says it. Never mind. It's in the comments. Go check in the comments. Tells you every time.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
my
McDonald's and
understanding that Travis does a good job for impersonating Trump, so I think maybe we could use him.
Use
What do you
him. He's
think?
got a great voice for it.
No,
I tell you all the time.
I've gotten
Hello,
so
Johnny Fly.
I've gotten so sick
Hello
of
there.
doing that impression that I haven't done it in a long time just because I can't stand that motherfucker anymore.
Well, you don't want it to grow on you. That would be a
Oh.
disaster.
No.
Travis,
Mega what
Don't want to be.
What Willie said. What did you guys think about Trump not Trump, but Mitch taking a tumble?
Huh?
Mitch taking
Taking a tumble.
Who took a tumble?
Oh yeah, he fell.
Who,
Getting
who?
up on a
McConnell?
did he
yeah.
break his neck? I mean, did he hurt himself?
Was there blood? Ooh. Was there blood?
No.
Damn, I missed it.
Unfortunately, no.
See? It's
And it
them
was
Democrats.
hilarious. They
Blood,
just
they
kept
don't
putting
want
it
it.
on a loop and a loop and a loop.
Oh, shit.
Damn, I missed it.
No, but I will have to look that up. See if it's on YouTube already.
I think he posted. I think Mega Willie posted it in show discussion
Ah.
someplace,
Well, there you go. I can't see that.
or
But-
somebody did.
I can't
Gee,
see
what,
the
they
blue
posted- they
room.
Oh,
Post
it
a
looks
video
like
of
it
it?
was something from 2014 or 2019.
Anyway,
One of those.
There's a meme going behind that.
Oh,
That's
okay.
just Ruth pushing him to the ground.
There you go.
Hey, Travis, I got a question for you.
What's up?
This is Randy, man. What's up, brother? Hey, I hope you and Rose are doing great. Do you
thank
happen to have? Do you happen to have John's first broadcast from the shed on tape?
Yeah, we have all of the episodes documented
Oh, yeah.
and backed up on a hard drive. I try to keep that not only for if we ever have to move to a different platform or anything, but prosperity's sake. You know, it's like this is all, you know, before we grew this family the way it has, and you know, before we got to where we are, where we're talking right now, you know, I always liked the idea of saving videos. So
Oh, he's been doing
yeah.
videos ever since. he
Yeah,
was
so yeah, we got
picking
all
up to
that
hold
stuff
the
backed
camera.
up. We got all that stuff backed up.
You still have the fiberglass roof, the wasp flying by, the welding helmet, and the toolbox. You still have that, right?
Right?
Yeah.
Right? I think I posted it the last time we had this conversation. I think I went out and I found the very first one. It was the day of the Women's March after
Yeah.
he got inaugurated, and I posted it in show discussion in the main discussion.
That was
there.
after the Women's
That was
March or during, right?
Yeah, I believe it was.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
next
'Cause
day, the after his inauguration was the first women's march in America, and John was on, and I had posted that in main discussion a couple
Yeah.
weeks ago, I guess it was.
That-
Years to this guy, to see that again after 3 or 4 years, and sitting in my living room and watching John and listening to Bernadette, and fuck Trump. That's for
That
you.
just seems to be a thing around here. Fuck Trump. I wonder where that came from. We'll have to
You mean
investigate.
she did that from the beginning? Wow.
Oh yeah.
Well, no, I didn't. I didn't
Well-
do it from the beginning because John was just doing rants then.
He didn't
But
cut.
yeah,
Yeah.
He didn't.
the moment I got the chance to do it, I did.
And I think
No,
what
actually,
it was.
Actually, I have to tell you where I got that from. I actually got it from Bob Kincaid's show, because every once in a while they have a Fuck Trump fundraiser going on, and people donate according to how many Fuck Trumps are being said,
Yeah.
or to have Fuck Trump being said.
Yeah.
And so that's how I started it.
Oh.
We had that
Because
one
I
night.
gave to Bob Kincaid, and I just
Yeah.
wanted to hear my name associated with Fuck
Fuck
Trump.
Trump.
And I
went
know,
for it.
and I know it wasn't from the very beginning of the live shows, because for a while there we
Right.
were really careful with language because YouTube was super
Yes.
Oh yeah. I
finicky.
didn't cuss forever.
But the thing
Yes.
is, it's because of everybody's support.
because he kept telling me, "Don't cuss, don't cuss."
Well,
I
yeah,
won't
but
cuss."
we had to rely
Yeah.
on outside sources for income. But thanks to everybody's generosity keeping us on the air.
That's
fuck,
what changed.
fuck Trump.
Is before
Yeah.
I was still.
Give $5 and get
I
a
was
Fuck
still
Trump in
having
your
And
it
I
name.
out
wa-
scratch
you
a
know?
day.
And I want this to be known out there because, donations are not necessary, but they're greatly appreciated. And if
repeat
there
it
are
all the
any
time.
other small creators or big creators, people you rely on and watch their content, please
them.
support them because, especially right now during the pandemic, if you have the means to support content creators, without y'all, we wouldn't be able to do what we're
No.
doing. So
That's
Without
right.
the generosity
Yeah.
of this family, we would not have anything that's sitting in front of me right now, or I speak into, or anything.
yeah.
I'd
Y'all have
still be
grown the
down in
show.
my shop trying to hold my iPad up with a jumper cable.
But to be fair, you would be happy doing it.
I would be happy doing it.
I mean, not
my
happy, but like
Well,
it
I
wouldn't
ain't been
deter
happy
you.
since this shit started.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
But I started it because, and especially as Bernard, I started it the day after the freaking election.
yeah.
Because my life changed drastically because of my comments to my family. And that severed a lot of my family on that first day. I didn't wait because I wasn't going to quiet my voice. It's the only thing I had. I saw people reacting to it. We lived way out in the country. We're scratching, make a living. So I can't drive, all the way into town to go hold a sign up. So this was it. Turn on that fucking thing. I got something to say because that's all I have. And then on the day of the Women's March, I do remember that, Bernadette, because I was so freaking inspired.
Yeah.
I was so freaking inspired to what I saw, especially at the day after his piddly inauguration crowd there that barely filled up a few seats, I understand. It made me proud, and it made me want to do the one thing I could do, and that was use my voice. And as I did, people stepped up and they sent a little bit here, a little bit there. Somebody did this, and then one day Michael Sean popped up and saved me with a laptop and allowed me to expand. And and others that have followed suit that have done the same. Chris Kloss, Lone Wolf, so many that have made this possible. Right down to my gong.
Oh yeah.
So
Yep.
But the old days, John, the old days were, when I look back at your videos, sitting here in Arkansas, I look back at the fiberglass roof. I know what it is. You're hot. You're sweating. There's hornets flying by.
yeah,
There's
it ain't
wasps.
changed.
I know the shop hasn't changed, but there's a welding hood and a Craftsman toolbox, and you're just speaking out for us from that little hot shed.
That's who we are. I
That's
don't
what I was
have money in the stock market.
No, I don't.
I
either.
worked my ass off. I put on steel-toed shoes all my fucking life.
Me too,
I
man.
busted my fucking knuckles. I busted my fucking head. I've had stitches. I've had broke shit. All of us have. When you work for a fucking living, you've had heartache, headache.
You're a Navy veteran like myself.
Yes,
and
sir.
what it is
Semper
that is that
Fidelis.
you didn't give up.
No,
You
sir, we
stayed the
don't.
course.
We
You
keep
never
plugging it,
wavered.
baby. We
And
keep
that's
plugging
why
it.
you still have all of us. It's because you got the balls to stand up for
Nah.
what you believe, never waver.
We got to
dude.
stand
That's
up on our principles, baby. If you change that, if you change your
There
own
it is.
guiding light, then what are you? What you have to question your own path.
It's not
what-
a lightning
It's not.
fog lamp.
It
fog
is.
lamp.
It is that feeling that you know in your heart that
That's
those
right.
that walk around you, whether they be male, female, black, white, Asian, whether they be straight, gay, transgender, or whatever else, whether they be
Whatever.
Christian, Jew, or Muslim, does it matter to me if they walk with me and they hold me in their arms as I hold them in mine? Then no. Then no. Those are our guiding principles, that we lift everybody up, that this melting pot that we have claimed so many over the years to be what our country is.
Yeah,
And
the
what-
best thing about our country, the best thing about our
Yes,
country
yes.
was its diversity. And
And it
now
continues to
we
be.
allow this fool to come back and say, "Oh no, it
Yeah.
should just be all white," and that's what will make America great again.
Yeah, you know, John.
Shit.
If I
If
may
it wasn't
say
for
also,
farm workers, where the hell you think you get your vegetables from?
I like
Exactly.
and John, if I may say something also,
Yes.
when I went up today to the Democratic headquarters,
I'm so glad you
I
did
got my
that.
posters.
Good.
Oh, I am. I had a hard time getting a hold of them. I think they're only open twice a week. But anyway,
tell them to get off their ass
I-
more.
yeah. Well, I walked in, and the middle room was dark, but it was all loaded with posters and everything else. And then they were in the back, so she came out, and I got 2 posters, and I told her I want to volunteer, whatever you have for me to do. So I'm probably
There you
going to be
go.
involved with mass emailings.
That's
But
yeah.
the thing is, she told me, John, that she said it's very important. She says, I'm scared right now with our figures between Biden and Trump. I mean, we're one of the battleground states, and I'll
Yes,
tell
you
you
are.
what, everybody has to get out and
Pennsylvania
vote.
is big time.
Yes.
I've spoke to 3 people up in Pennsylvania here recently, and yeah, you have the sign out in the yard, and try to get
Well, I
others.
ha-
I
Yeah.
know you got yours in the window, huh?
Well,
Outstanding.
I'm gonna put mine. Yeah, window and in the car, baby.
There you
I
go.
got to tell you another thing. This was so neat. After I came back from Pottsville, I took my walk around the cemetery. Then I got in, and I'm driving down the road to come home. Here's a car passes me, and it has a Biden Harris poster in her back window. So I'm
Outstanding.
sitting there blowing the horn. She didn't know it at first. Then I went around her and I got in the front to make my turn on the drug handle. And I stuck my sign, held it right outside the window, and she saw it. She put her
Good.
thumb out and thumbs up. I go, yeah, baby,
Right
man,
on.
that
All
made my
right.
Right
day.
You're not out there alone, baby. There are people
You're
all
not
Right
around
by
you.
talking. You were
yourself.
just showing your sign.
And that's the thing.
Yeah.
We may feel isolated, we may feel we're surrounded by red and all the rest of that, but we're not alone.
No.
And it takes bravery to stick your thumb out the window
It does,
and say, I'm
baby.
with you, bud.
Yes.
It takes bravery.
Let me catch up here, and
You know,
before I do, I want to say
Absolutely.
I had to go to town today, all the way into Corpus Christi proper, and so I'm heading down 37, and I'd heard this on the news, and lo and behold, right in front of me, there it is. I was going about 70 miles an hour, so I couldn't just whip out my camera and take a picture of it. But there it was. It's been on our local news, a big billboard up there. It says Corpus Christi for Trump. And a big black paint splat right in the center of it. It didn't stay up a day before somebody came along with a bucket of paint and threw it right up. I don't know how they got up there.
Awesome.
Hey, they
I'm
just
just
dumped a
glad they did.
bucket of paint right over it. Hell no, we're
Maybe
not.
maybe they shot a balloon full of paint up there.
Yeah, well, maybe so. Because they're blowing smoke up people's ass on the highway. Corpus Christi is not a red state. Corpus Christi is a red city, a blue city. We are a democratic city. We like it that way. The reason that my district is red is because of the last census, the Republicans had control and gerrymandered the shit out of my state, which was a big indication back then that Republicans lie, cheat, steal, do whatever it takes to win. That's what it is. It's nothing to do with
And
principal
census
honor or
takers
anything
are out
else.
and about. I mean, I had one on my doorstep a couple of days ago looking for one of my neighbors. And, so don't be afraid to talk to the census. If you haven't
Yeah,
done it yet
no.
and you don't want somebody knocking on your door, go online and
Yes.
do it. It takes a few minutes. It's super
This
freaking
is
easy.
so important.
Just
Yeah.
do it.
Because right now the Trump administration has 2 cases in the court on the 2020 census.
Yeah, they're trying to shut
They
this
are
shit
trying
down.
to to
And
manipulate the
there was
numbers,
a California
just like they're
judge
doing
that,
the manipulating
that
of the
put a halt
COVID numbers.
to that.
You know, the COVID-19 numbers. They mix them and play with them all the time.
It's
They
it's the
change the regulations.
COVID-19 numbers and the CDC.
Everything.
It's the post office
They
and
want
the
to
ripping out of
destroy the
machines
ability
and slowing
for
mail
you-
down. It's voter suppression.
It's everything.
It's everything with these people. They are on full board
are
attack
on
on their
our-
own
Yes,
people,
on us.
and that
Hey.
would be us.
That's right. baby.
Oh, they're
'Cause
really.
if you live in a red district, you still have a right to call and write your senator
Yes.
and your rep and demand that they represent you too.
That's
yes.
right.
All of us. Let me catch up here real quick. Tim Torkelson donated $5. Thank you, Tim, very much. He said, "Thank you for exposing the truth daily. Like the trailblazer you are, on time, on target, and on message. Fuck Trump." Thank you, Tim Torkelson. I appreciate that tremendously, brother. I'm just up here holding the light, waiting for y'all to stand here with me, and we'll march forward, baby. That's all I'm trying to do. That doesn't sound right. I was trying to be metaphorical. Anyway, Mega Wet Willie jumped in with $5 and said Trump is the Dr. Evil to Mike Pence's mini-me. That's what it is.
Right.
And that's not the movie I want playing out, baby.
All right, really quick.
what?
I got a little something set up here, and I figured we can just
What?
kind of laugh, or not laugh, but just take a look back memory lane here. Let me see if I get this set up.
Okay.
I found the video, the first one, and I went through all of the Facebook videos, and it was funny watching your beard grow backwards.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
This was February 19th, 2017. And this was your first video.
I had already been on Facebook
Yeah.
for a while before I started going on YouTube.
Yeah.
I was tickled to death when Travis.
Looks like a good day.
Oh, wait, let me rewind it. There we go.
There you go.
Morning. How y'all doing
Christmas
today?
T-shirt on.
Hope you're doing good. It's a fine Sunday down here in South Texas. The sun is shining. Looks like a good day. But I'm worried about what kind of day America's having with our newly elected president, Mr. Trump, who seems to just keep pushing the envelope of honesty to it. Just, there is no such thing as honesty in his
Still ain't.
vocabulary.
Still not.
He came out and tweeted the other day that the New York Times and NBC and ABC, CBS, CNN, go on with the whole list. They're all the enemy of America. They're your enemy. The news is your enemy, and the only one that you can trust is Trump, the man who lies every time he gets in front of a podium. That news conference the other day he had,
I'm
how much
trying
more
real hard
evidence
not
do you
to
need?
cuss.
He stands up there and tries to say he's got the most electoral votes in history since Ronald Reagan. A flat out lie. And called on it in the same news conference. And what did he do? Somebody else gave me these numbers. He shoved it off on somebody else. He's a dick. He doesn't know how to tell the truth. Hell, I guess anybody could just put anything in front of him, he'll read it and swear it's gospel. Oh my God, don't even bring in the gospel crap. Isn't that one of y'all's 10 commandments, thou shalt not lie? Y'all threw that shit out with the rest of them. Ain't no 10 commandments with this guy. Got the evangelical vote. Are you shitting me?
There it is.
Threw
baby.
your religion right in the trash. So he picks a national security advisor who has to resign because he's calling the Russians to discuss sanctions that President Obama, Lord, do I miss that guy, put on the Russians. So he has to resign.
Look how clean my
So
shop
the
is.
next guy he picks tells him no because he doesn't want a shit sandwich. Ain't that pitiful? Man can't even pick a national security advisor. It's pitiful. He tells you that all polls, any polls of his that are negative, are fake news. He's just setting your ass up and you're just sucking it up like nothing. Really? Gonna tell you that all the news is fake news and he is the only one you can trust? Are you shitting me? That man lies every time he gets on the podium. You just, what more does he have to do? Holds a rally down in Florida because he needs his ego stroked. That's why. He's not interested in this country. He wants somebody to praise him and pat him on the back and tell him what a great leader he is. That's why he goes down to Mar-a-Lago every freaking weekend. And if that was Obama, y'all would be screaming your head off.
I'm talking.
But you
to
ain't screaming now.
particular people at
Oh,
this
that's
point.
all right. Because it's Trump. And it's not that black guy that was in there before. And that's what you're upset about. That black guy. I miss him. I wish he was back in there for another 3 or 4 terms myself. Country does a lot better. This man doing nothing but trying to tear this country apart, pit one against another. And he lies and you suck it up. It just tears me apart. Tears me apart. I didn't serve this country to let a fascist into the White House. And that's
Called it
exactly
then.
what Trump is. You want to see the face of resistance? This is the face of resistance. Trump is nothing but a low-down Russian hack. A hack.
Trying
He's going
hard
to sell
not
it
to
out for
cuss.
the oil fields of
I am
Russia.
definitely trying hard.
You want to know why Crimea was taken? Because they
Not
could
to
get a
say,
pipeline down to
fuck
the goddamn
Trump.
ocean to get the goddamn oil out that Trump's fixing to make a deal for.
and
Jesus.
still is.
You want to say all fake? How about y'all start learning facts in this country instead of watching goddamn, what are you, Fox News and Rush Limbaugh? What the rest of us out here call Bullshit Mountain? He calls all of them else fake news. Fox News is about the fakest thing you could ever get. You want to know how I could tell? Right after the election, one of my loved ones, first thing she tweeted was, "Oh, thank goodness we can say Merry Christmas again. Do you know that you can go on YouTube and pull up 1,000 goddamn videos of Obama saying Merry Christmas, having the Christmas tree in there? Lord have mercy, but now you got Trump and you can say Merry Christmas again?" That's what tells you Fox News is a bunch of bullshit because they feed you ignorant stories and you treat it like gospel. Oh, there's that word again, gospel. Throw your religion in the ditch for a man like that.
This is.
Really? Don't ever try to convince
I'm
me
enjoying this.
you're a Christian. That's just bull. Who's that guy? 700 Club. If you're against Trump, you're against God. God?
Right?
Trump picked God? Are you shitting me? Trump didn't pick God. Trump picked you because you're gullible.
You know
God
the
didn't
sad
pick
thing,
Trump.
John, is all that shit still applies
Personally,
today.
I'm an
does,
atheist, so I
baby.
don't
I'm
believe in
proud
that
of it.
bullshit anyway.
I'm proud of
But
it.
it just proves to me, all these years you've been preaching to me about gospel and truth and all
how
of this
young I look.
bullshit, and you voted for him? Oh no,
Oh no.
that's nothing but throwing your so-called religious beliefs right down in the gutter. In the gutter. So don't try to tell me you're a Christian. If you support that man, shit. That man's about as more unchristian as anybody in the world. Just upsets me. Just upsets me.
Oh
Well,
my God.
guess I'll try to enjoy the rest of my day. Because it is a pretty day. And it's a wonderful world. Y'all have a good
Wonderful
take
world,
care.
baby.
Oh my
I
God.
see skies of blue.
You know what's sad? We had
Red
no idea
roses
what was
too.
coming.
No, none.
When you
No.
think
No.
about back then,
Look at this. Look at this shit.
when you think about back then, we didn't expect COVID. We didn't expect the riots, the protests, the
The
injustice,
uterus collector.
the uterus collector.
No.
Mm.
We didn't know.
Math.
And it was bad. We
Math.
thought it was bad back then. And it was.
It was.
But for
But now, look at the road we've progressed down. We've progressed down.
we need to remember all of this because it's a healthy thing to look back at what time we were living in before, to not get complacent about just, you know,
why we need to do what we need
we
to
need
do
to vote.
today.
We have to,
Yeah.
because
It's
4
all-
years
it's-
ago
it's
we knew it was
incumbent
bad.
upon us.
Yeah,
Yeah, we knew it. We knew it was bad when he first got in there.
when he came
And
down
look
the
at the
escalator.
damage that he's done, pulling us out of the climate change pact, pulling
Yeah.
us away from the rest of the world. Look what he's done to our allies. Our soldiers are being sabotaged by Russia. Look at what we've done to the UN, to the rest of the world. Look at how we spread COVID through our own country and make it some ideology thing that's just completely stupid. Oh, if you wear a mask, you're a Democrat. If you don't, you're a Republican. That's
Yes.
bullshit.
That in itself, the simple act of politicizing that mask
A
has
mask.
cost hundreds of thousands of lives.
Knowing and using the CDC the way that he has, knowing that it is a public health issue, then breaking down the ACA in the courts and trying to, get rid of everybody's health care and making COVID a pre-existing condition now. We have got to vote.
Yep.
We have got to vote. We cannot do what the Democrats did in 2016 and get complacent and think that Joe Biden's a shoe-in. I'm not going to vote because I don't agree with his ideology.
Yeah, I'm
And,
not a big Biden
Trump is-
fan. He just
but I'm
doesn't
not
set me
gonna
on
vote for
fire.
Trump,
I
so I
don't give a
just
shit
won't
if you
vote.
set your ass on fire. If you don't get your ass out and vote, believe me, somebody down the line is going to set your ass on fire on something that it matters to you. Something that is going
Our
to impact your
asses
family.
are on fire.
Yeah.
They no
Yes.
longer need to be set. We are dying. We are over 200,000 people dead
Think of that.
from just COVID in this
In
country.
7 months.
30,000 children. This is not a joke. And
No.
regardless even if you do survive this shit, what kind of long-term damage does it do? And it does quite a bit.
And if
Yep.
if you don't care about those that we have lost, because right now Donnie last night's out of his fucking rally talking about it almost doesn't affect anybody, hardly affects anybody.
It doesn't affect
Doesn't
anybody.
affect hardly
yes,
anybody.
you can survive COVID.
You can.
But what kind of we have family
What kind of
members that
society
have
can turn
survived
their back
COVID.
on that? We have seen
And look
societies do
look
that
at
before.
The UK just today started locking down again because
Yes,
they're seeing
yes.
resurgence. There's
Europe is seeing a
in
resurgence.
Italy, and
The
all
handwriting
over
is
Europe,
on the
and
wall.
all over Asia too.
And we were told at the beginning of this. We were told at the beginning of this. Hold that thought. We were told
6
at the beginning
feet
of
ain't
this.
enough.
Let me catch this
6
up.
feet is not enough.
No, it's not.
No.
And we've seen that in the last few days. Let me catch up here. Old Bat 2 Cats donated $10 through Super Chat and said universal health care and free the weed. Fuck
Yeah.
Trump. Yeah, free the weed. I like that.
Free
But
the
universal health care would be even more important than free the weed. I'm not just a stoner. I give a shit about your health care and mine. But free the weed would definitely get some of them off their ass at least. And
It'll make some of us cope with this shit a hell of a
a
lot
hell of a
better.
lot better.
Yep.
I had a discussion with one of our Blue Dots today. Yeah, that's enough. Anyway, Michael James donated $5 through Super Chat and said, John Travis, thanks for doing this thing. Family, thanks for participating. And fuck Trump. That's what this is about, baby. That one little video that you saw there, I didn't have that many people watching me.
You didn't have.
I
You really didn't.
I didn't.
You didn't have. You didn't know a single damn person.
I got
until after
tickled
the
when I
video.
had 25 views. Look at that, 25. Hey, check,
Well, you
25
know
views,
what,
man.
John?
Yeah, look at that shit. I go to
You know
look at
what,
this guy's
John?
only got one. I got 25 views.
Find out how
You know.
those work. Find out how they
Hey, John.
Huh.
What I was impressed with. Now you were looking right at the camera, and from what I could tell, you didn't even use any notes. You were really passionate there. You were giving it
I'm
your
not
all.
gonna cheat. If you go to a Blue Dot in Texas on Facebook, my original page, which I should do better with that page because it just kind of sits there. I post to
Well,
it all the
most
time, but-
to be fair, most
Yeah.
Facebook pages are
Yeah.
so many people.
That's
are
my
leaving
Blue Dot in
Facebook,
Texas
but
page
yeah.
that I made, but I go under John Bertavall. I'm proud of my name.
Yeah.
I want you to know
Yeah.
my name. I want everybody to know my fucking name. I'm standing up for what I believe, and I'm standing against this shit, this fascist crap, and we called it then. But the thing was, what was motivating me wasn't getting 25 views. It was the fact that somebody heard me. And if somebody heard me, it made me feel like my protest was heard, that my sign was seen, that my voice was included in those that I saw on TV. That's what inspired me so much. Was
And that you
But, you
very
know-
quickly became
an
we.
us.
Yeah.
It became us. It became this family. More people started listening. More people started supporting us and urging us on, sending us cards and letters, telling me. I'm telling you.
and more importantly,
some of the letters that I have received, if they wouldn't move you, you would be dead. Your heart would be worthless, piece
Amen
of
to
rotten
that.
shit. If
Right
these
on.
stories did not touch your heart, and I mean stories of
Fought family members.
Of life.
That's
of
what-
people's lives.
of life,
That's what it is.
of the
Yeah,
cruelty of
Yeah,
life,
well,
of the hardships,
I-
but the
I tell
perseverance.
you, I tell you, John, I watched. They were highlighting some people that died from COVID, and I'll
Yeah.
tell you what, it broke my heart.
It
I'm
does.
telling you.
We
Yep.
have seen families. We just saw a husband and wife die within minutes of each other, and they were
Yeah.
holding hands. My
That's what
God,
hurt me.
that just it kills you, but it warms my heart. They were holding hands. I wish the day I went.
Yep, it went like that.
You know, the love
Well,
that has
just
been
think,
torn apart by this
Just think-
ridiculous response.
Dickhead.
well, John, think of those poor people who couldn't hold hands and they had to stay separate from the family. I can't even imagine that.
No.
Yeah.
Daphne Batty, we miss her. We honor her
Yeah.
name.
Yes, we do.
All of those that died that couldn't have a family member by their
Yes.
side, or even some sort
Don't-
of
you can't
funeral
wait
rights
to care
funeral rights.
until it touches your
You
family.
have to do virtual funerals.
You have to
You
have to
know?
care now. Because sooner or later, if you don't care now, it will touch your family.
Not a hoax.
No,
It's not a
not a
hoax.
fucking hoax.
It's not a hoax.
No.
And
I
wish
last
I was
night
hearing-
at his rally, they were packed right out there, nut to butt, no mask, screaming and yelling.
It's sad because they all think the whole mask thing is supposed to protect them. It's the idea
No,
that you
you
don't
protect
spread your
other
own
people.
fucking shit. You know, it's like that guy. I'll never forget it. On
It matters more to my health that you wear a mask.
mm-hmm.
I think in somewhere in my videos, because I had to research it, there is my mask. If I'm the only one wearing my mask amongst a bunch of people that aren't wearing masks, my mask reduces my chance of getting COVID
Or
Five-
them.
5%.
Yeah.
Reduces my risk by 5%. That's not much.
That's
But
not
if I'm
much.
in a room with somebody and we're both wearing, and he's wearing a mask and I'm not, I'm protected 70%.
Yep.
But if we both wore a mask, you're at 98, 99%.
Yep.
That's the
Give a
key.
fuck.
You know
It's
what,
not
John?
just about your health. It's about the other person's health.
The Asian people who have been dealing with SARS type diseases, and
Have
that's
no
what
problem
this
with this.
is. Have been
problem.
wearing masks for years. What the fuck is wrong with us?
Japan does it all
Trump?
the time.
Trump?
What the fuck is wrong with
Because
us?
Trump
It's
politicized
not
it.
just Trump. I'm sorry, but we
Well,
can't.
it
no,
is that-
No, these people are fucking stupid enough to believe some stupid
There.
shit that
Well-
somebody else says.
Yes. If it's him.
That makes it something
They
wrong
have
with you.
they have
You
shown
believe
their
that
ability
stupid
to
shit.
turn their back on common sense, on scientific value.
Then there it
They
is.
have turned
There
their
it
back
is.
on everything. It is a cult. It is a cult, just like we
epitome
said
of
the other day. Yes, the epitome of stupidity. Thank you.
The epitome of stupidity is listening to him in a recording saying, "Yeah, I
And-
know
and
it's bad.
as
It's
long
they're
as-
born." And
As
then he
long
goes
as
and
we
denies
continue
it.
to do this as a country, we will continue to be banned from the rest of the world. And they have a
Absolutely.
right to ban us for being ignorant because that, but that, I've known for years in traveling around the world
Right.
that Americans do display their ignorance all the goddamn time. And
And
so, yeah, we're
self-superiority.
going to get what we've put out there, and we've shown nothing but stupidity, and so that's the way that they're going to treat us.
The way the
And
world
that's a
views
damn
us.
shame.
Yes,
That
it
is a
is.
damn shame.
The way the world
Forget-
looks at us.
Yeah.
Arrogance is going to kill this country. Arrogance is what's killing this country. We're fat, we're lazy, and it's catching up. Guess what? Enjoy it right
Yeah,
now.
I don't have to get out and
That's-
vote. Them guys will. I know what's going to happen. It does, or you get. Well, I ain't going to go vote because it doesn't matter anyway. It matters. Everything we
matters.
do
My vote
matters.
doesn't count. Yes, your vote
Yes,
counts.
your vote counts,
yes,
baby.
your vote counts.
You may
And
not
when
win in your
and
district
when you
every
say
time.
my vote doesn't count, so I'm not going to vote because my
They
vote
win.
doesn't count anyway. You guarantee your
Your vote
vote will
doesn't-
not
yeah.
count. You
And what
will
bothers me
guarantee it when you do
Is
that.
if you don't use your vote, and then you start using your voice. Wait a minute now. Come
Hey,
on, come on.
No, don't have to listen at
Yeah.
that time.
Get out and vote. To change the world, you vote. To change the world, you have to have that reliance that it does matter. Like I said, John Lewis did not walk alone. John
No, he
Lewis,
didn't.
he walked with those alongside him. Ruth Bader Ginsburg did not make it to the Supreme Court by herself. She had an army of women that supported her and men. People,
Yep.
citizens that lifted her up. And she became
And
an
she
icon.
supported women and men.
And men. She believed in the equality of law. And that's what we are trying to retain, because I guarantee you right now, baby, the way it's looking, they're not looking to retain unity under the law or equalness under the law. They are looking to stack the freaking court so they can overturn Roe v. Wade. They can do away with the Affordable Care Act. They can impact the census, the elections. They can take over power completely.
Yep.
And if they want to keep power, the next thing that they'll overturn and get a ratification from the red states, and that's the Second Amendment.
They will.
Yep.
Because they will not want an uprising. They
Yeah,
will come after guns.
Yeah, they'll start to come get your gun for the safety of the community, mind you. It would be a patriotic thing to do at that point. Yeah, we want to see how that goes over. And half of them might do it. Well,
the thing
okay,
is,
Miss
they
President.
Well,
came-
because they're
Remember
they're
what
their
happened
leader.
during Germany? They went after the press.
Yes, it's
went after
it's
the
the same
Jews.
playbook.
They went after the guns.
It's the same
And then
playbook
they
they're
came
using
after
now,
me.
demonizing
I'm
a
not gonna
portion
wait.
of our community.
I'm not waiting for them to come after me.
No, baby, no. I'm making it well known where I am. Anyway, let me catch up here real quick. Maria Betancourt donated $5 to Super Chat and said, New York Magazine, Trump, Orban, Putin, forming authoritarian alliance. There you go. That's the axis of evil. I'm telling you. It seems like he has tried to protect Russia this whole damn time. Protect Putin at any cost, to his dignity, to our national dignity. He's done it time and time again. He will lull us into a false sense of security while they land on your fucking shores and take over your shit. I trust what Khrushchev said. They won't destroy us from without. They'll destroy us from within. And Dara
and Putin is
Azizi,
sitting back laughing his
he's
ass
laughing
off.
his ass off. He is right now. Dara Azizi donated $5 to Super Chat and said, Trump is a stain on the underpants of society. Shit stain, he sure is. Dara, thank you very much, brother. Thank you very much.
Hey, John, can I get
That
one word
that
in?
may be a senorita too. I don't know. What?
Hey, John, can I get one word into Bernadette and Travis before I leave tonight? I got to get a pork roast off the smoker.
Yeah, go ahead bragging about your pork roast. Go ahead.
No, it's really Arkansas, man. But anyway, Bernadette, I love you so much.
Thank you, Randy. I love you too.
I love your stance for Americans and veterans like myself. And Travis, I gotta love you for what you do for your dad, and showing that video tonight of the first one really brought back a lot to me. And we've been around, myself and Bernadette, and a lot of people have been around for 4-something years,
Yeah,
3 years.
he just wants to make sure the hog stays up
I know, no, I want to make sure the
Ran-
hog's there, dude.
Randy,
Make sure
the hog is
Okay.
always in the picture, brother.
the hog is always there, and I love that for you. And here's my last note before I go out and get this nice 10-pound,
Yeah,
150.
yeah, yeah. Oh, shit.
Okay,
Now he's going to brag more.
I know. John.
What?
There's a line for betting people. Georgia comes to Arkansas and Fayetteville, my town, to play the Hogs on Saturday.
Right.
Georgia is favored 24 points. They're not going to lose. The Hogs aren't going to lose by 24 points. So if you're a betting man,
If you're a bet
Go
man,
go down to your bookie and take that bet for 24 points and make yourself a house statement. Trust me, okay?
if I had money
And
to
if-
be betting, I'd take that.
But
Just
all of
on your
you-
recommendation.
And really,
Yes.
and really
But I
quick,
wanna-
before you go though, Randy, I want to thank you for even bringing up the idea, because you just mentioning about nostalgia stuff, that is what made us play the clip tonight. And again, like, I know I've said this to you, and I know I've said this to many others before. You know, really, it's y'all that we need to be thanking, because y'all are partaking in the movement, and by y'all listening to what we have to say and y'all speaking out yourselves, y'all are what's making this movement go. And we wouldn't be anything without you for turning in and talking with us and having conversation with us. Shit, you could be doing anything you could just be staring at your pork smoking
Yeah.
on, you know, you
Yeah,
could be
you
doing
could be-
that. You don't
Yeah,
have to be
smoking a
talking to
big
us right
pork
now.
wrist right now.
But you are,
I
and
get-
we greatly appreciate it.
I get it, Travis. And here's the thing: you need to have more input on Dad's show, because you are a really good Baba Booey for Howard Stern. If you've watched the show, you
He
are
is. He should use his voice more often.
filling the voids. And so the thing is, being a longtime listener of your family, and and Rose and John's wife and all this, I care about you guys, and I got a care package coming. You know, your way.
Brother, we
couple
love you
weeks.
back. We
Yeah.
love you back.
And
Here, here.
Has it got a
guys,
pork
and-
roast in it?
and I got a
Lots of love out there for them Birdavos, huh?
yeah.
Yes, there is.
We give it right back,
Yeah,
baby.
that's
We
cool.
give it right back.
Lots of love for all the blue dots, man, and I appreciate what this family does for, not only for John and Travis, but for each other.
Absolutely.
Everybody-
There's a lot of stuff that goes on
Absolutely,
behind
Yeah,
there is
we
a
are
lot
a
of
family
stuff.
after all.
There's a lot of
yeah,
stuff
lot
that goes
stuff
on.
goes on behind the scenes.
It indeed it
and
does.
it's just amazing, the friendships and the love and the family environment that's
And
been
you know,
created. for
we have so
everybody
many
to
that
be
reach out
involved
and help each other in this family. It is just
Yep.
it's amazing to see. So what you
Yep.
see, the gifts that I get, the donations I get, believe me, that shit's going all around this family.
It's
and
going
that
all
ki-
over the family,
all over the family.
and it's totally cool to see and watch
it is.
and participate in it happening.
It is. It's very cool. I got one more. Maria Betancourt donated $2 to Super Chat and said, "Thank you, John, for the blue dots." Maria, thank you for being a blue dot. Thank you all
There you go.
for being that blue dot, that person that's going to stand up and say, no, 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 even if my neighbor, even my town, even if everybody around me is singing the same song and you're in a sea of red, baby. One of the first pages that I followed on Facebook was somebody whose page was a blue boat in a red sea. And I thought, wow, that's a pretty good title. And
Boy, yeah, that's a good
right after
example, I'll
seeing
tell
him
ya.
is when I came up with my own title, A Blue Dot in Texas. Because
So,
I thought his blue boat in a red sea spoke to me. No matter where you are, just remember, you're not alone. And there are other dots, there are other boats, there are other like-minded people around you. You just may not see them. And nowadays, in the world of electronics, around you is all around the world. And that's something else we've learned. This family stretches far beyond our shores. And it
Yep.
shows not only an interest, but a wish for America. So
Yep.
let's try
And
to
Ozzy
fulfill
gave
that.
his blood.
Huh?
So let's not let the world down this time
No.
and vote blue no matter
No
what.
matter what, baby,
Okay.
vote blue all the way down.
Yeah.
Ticket, and take. We
All the
need to
way
take it all.
through.
We need to take it all
Yep.
because I don't want to play nice guy afterwards. I want to start shoving stuff
Hey.
up their butt.
They
I'm
won't be
itching.
nice to us, John.
No, no, they have not played nice in 12 years. They have not played nice.
Yeah, it's been
The
a while.
Republican
No, they
Party
haven't.
has been assholes for 12 years. They
Yep.
fought Obama on everything he tried to do, and at the end tried to discredit him. Did not stand in the way of those that were standing up. Where is his birth certificate? Why didn't the whole Republican Party stand up and say, "Kiss my ass, get the hell out of here"? They didn't do that. So for 12 years, we've watched them try to stomp on this nation, on the inclusiveness of this nation. They have
And no
sought to
com-
do nothing but divide.
No convictions.
None. No drama. No nothing.
No jail time. Nothing.
No. And now,
You know, it seems to me,
And
John,
suit.
that the Republican Party does not want to see us progress. That, like somebody said, I think it was today, they want to take us back to from the 50s, 60s, 50s, 40s. They want to take us back that far. What's the fucking point?
They want to
it's
take
a,
us back to the
it's a
handmaiden.
dream in their head
Yeah.
that they think that was a better life. It was not a better life for America. It might have been a better life for
Especially
your
for women.
particular family, but your
Yeah.
particular family isn't the greater good that our Constitution talks about. And that is what this nation has to remember. The greater good.
Hey, John, one
Yes,
more
sir.
thing before I gotta get a pork roast off the smoker. Go to bed or eat. Go to bed. Bernadette, I love you. I love everybody here. We'll talk to you next week. Love
Randy,
you very much.
love you too, brother.
Bye.
Go take care
Good
of your
night,
roast.
Randy.
And
All right, later, man.
all right, baby. Bye-bye.
Bye.
And we're gonna follow Randy right out the door, but not before I call out Dan Marceau, who just donated $2 to Super Chat. Thank you very much, Dan. We appreciate it. Those donations are what keeps my ass being able to do this and not back down in that shop busting my ass trying to make a few extra bucks. So they make a huge impact in our life, and we appreciate it tremendously. I want to thank everybody for coming in. I want to thank our YouTube and Facebook and our Twitter family, our Periscope family, our Liker family, and I want to thank all of them for being a part of this. But I want to encourage you that from here going forward, our path is going to be more difficult. It's going to be more ominous. There are going to be stories. There's going to be tribulations coming. We must stand our ground and march forward. Take the lead from John Lewis and Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Take their lead.
Yes.
March forward with we the people, with us
We the
as a people, baby. And if we do that, we win. Anyway, Bernadette, baby, you got a fan club here. What can I say, baby? Everybody loves Bernadette.
Mwah,
and I
love
do
you
too.
back.
There you go. We love you back. Thank you for being here, darling. Thank you for using your voice the way you do.
No problem.
All right. And,
problem.
and Johnny Fly.
Fuck Trump.
Fuck Trump.
Yeah.
Representing Pennsylvania, we appreciate you being here. Thank you for using your voice, brother.
Oh, anytime. I
Yeah.
will not quit until that asshole's out of office.
That's what the deal is. We don't stop till,
Inspiration.
but now it's gone beyond. We don't stop till he's gone, and we get the society we
Right.
want for all of us.
Yes.
And change the Senate over, too.
And we need the Senate, baby. It's all about the Senate now. It's all about the Senate, baby. We need the White House, but concentrate on those Senate races. We need the Senate desperately bad. Anyway, thank you, Johnny, for being here. Take care of Pennsylvania for you. Make it go blue all the way.
I will. I will.
All right. And Velda Lee, our mother hen, thank you, baby, for being here. We appreciate it.
Yep.
Yep. How's
Mhm.
Wayne? How's Wayne?
Glad to be here.
How's Wayne?
Well, he's good now that I've just got through feeding him.
Oh, well, of course, he's a happy man now. Sure. A man,
Yep.
the weight of a man's heart, through his stomachs. That's what they say.
And Envy got him a new TV today.
There you go.
That has,
New TV, got food in front of him.
yeah, that has
happy guy.
Roku and everything on it.
It's just,
an HD TV.
Badass.
yeah. There you go.
Oh.
We'll put
He took
another log on
everything-
the fire.
she took everything off of there
Cook him up some
that
bacon
he
and
could
some beans.
accidentally punch that would make a paid preview.
Boy, there you go.
Well, there you
There
go.
you go. Well, Velda, thank you, baby, for being here and being a part of this family and for taking care of us, baby. We appreciate it. And in case he's watching later, is watching or listening now, Mitch Goldstein, thank you for being here, brother. Your mic was muted, your headphone was off. I don't know where you went, but we appreciate you coming in. Tell Julia and Zach we said hello, and y'all take care of yourself. So thank you. And anyway, for the rest of us, keep that conversation going, baby. Keep the friendships going, and let this family do what it does best, and that's just grow and just let the love flow back and forth between you. I enjoy the shit out of that part of this. Anyway, it's Tuesday, so tomorrow's hump day. Me and Clyde will be down for our rant. I don't know if we're going to be down in the shop or not, because I don't know if I fried the only USB mic we got, so we'll find out. We'll do some tests before I go try.
Yeah.
I don't want to go down there and rant for a half
No.
hour or some shit and not have a voice. Anyway, we'll try to do all the technical shit before I start. But then after that, we'll be back here for Thursday for another Blue Dot family meeting. Stay motivated. Stay informed, baby. Keep your head up, baby, because dark days are coming, and we have to forge through this shit. I love you for being
Oh, I
here.
just want to.
What?
Can I say one more thing, John?
No, you can't.
I just want to
anyway,
say real
no. No, go ahead,
I
Johnny.
told these people up there, I gave them your thing about the blue dot. I told them a little about you. I warned them. I said, you got to watch for those F-bombs.
Yeah, well, we get the adult language has snuck in, as you can see from that video. I tried really hard. That was difficult, though.
But
I'm a sailor.
She wants to listen.
Yeah.
She wants to listen to you, so I hope she comes on.
Well, I hope so. The family grows all the time because people, hey, did you see that fool with the beard on TV? You ought to go listen to him. He's pretty pissed off. Anyway, whatever it takes. Thank you all for being here. I love you, and well, y'all say goodnight to everybody. Y'all say bye.
Good night,
night.
everybody.
Good night,
There you go.
everybody.
Good night, family, and we'll see you again on Thursday.